Welcome everyone to the stream. No hesitation. No screwing around. We're immediately in the game. Let's start watching. As far as I know, others are not playing. I mean, everyone is playing right now. If Harp is playing, I would really want to see Harp. But he is in queue still. So let's start the stream. I'm very happy to stream today because a lot of things have happened. Some things that I understand, some things that I don't. So it's a perfect time to basically just catch up with everything that happened. Some things I don't understand also happened, including why Aquaman plays in Japan back. He's still in Korea, lives in the Japanese server now. Surprised me, to say the least. And Harp has started playing Giddy carries? Question mark. Nice. Definitely not something I was expecting, if I'm being completely honest with everyone. But it is indeed true. Somehow, Harp has started playing AD carries, not as extensively as Yutapon is playing Senna support nowadays, as you can see. That's I think like today's stream gonna be mainly focused on our bot lane, as Yutapon. Fine, like not he himself, but his lane partner getting the first blood on the Xayah. Yutapon also has, after, because like his name is literally 16 lost streak. This is his infamous 16 lost streak that happened like 2 days ago. That we were watching him ending the 16 lost streak on stream, which is pretty hype. So things are looking interesting, I would say. I don't know what's in there, but oh no, they're getting ganked now. Yutapon on the Senna and the Xayah. There's a counter gank. Seems to be maybe turning out in their favor. A stun coming through, giving the kill to the Xayah as well. Oh, the Lee Sin goes in for the Q. That may have a little bit of Lee syndrome. Oh, the range is not super long on the Senna just yet. Xayah picks up a double. Absolute lane domination once again from Yutapon on this support Senna. He has like, I think he is in a win streak. I have to check because I haven't seen like every single game, but every single one I've watched, he absolutely demolished others on the support Senna. So I have to check myself. Oh, actually, I can check here the new little tool that I have. So I have to check it for myself, but oh no, not really. He had like one loss on Senna, but before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before that loss, he had a 6, not just game win streak, you know. He had a 6 win streak on Senna. 6 games in a row, 6 games on Senna in a row, 6 games on winning Senna in a row. Meanwhile, TF, nice little card placement. They're not getting the kill. Team Red. Okay, I think I joined into a match that seems to be in the shorter side. Leona getting a few turret shots. Yutapon just giving away the kills. Last game, we can watch that game as well. As we, if we go later in the night when people are not playing as much solo queue. If we go later in the night, we can watch that game as well. Yutapon had a game when he was just, whoa. No, not spilling drinks this time around. Please, no. But oh my god. Finally, Yutapon getting his kill as well. But this is just absolute, total lane domination that's happening. Absolute disgusting lane domination. just turned on the stream, so if some parts of the stream seems to be a little on the fly-ish, you know, that's because I just woke up. I picked up this delivery, which is really awesome. This is the LGL Finals shirt. I'm super happy that I have it. I love it super much. I can show the back as well. If things are not happening, can you promise me, Yutapon, to not make an absolute amazing play for 10 seconds, please? It has all the LGL finals on the back. It's pretty nice. I was checking the COVID years as well. I can show off like in more details after this match. Oh no, Yutapon, they're getting chunked down. Xayah should go down, but before that, the Kai'Sa goes down, and oh, another kill for the Kai'Sa analyst in the gang on countering the enemy jungle. This is just absolute devastation for Team Blue. I have a sus feeling that this game is going on for 5 more. So no, we're just 5 minutes in. I was about to say this game is gonna go on for like 5 more minutes because I was thinking maybe like we are in 10 minutes. I was alluding to FF15. It's no 7 minutes. 7 minutes in this game. Oh my god. I thought this is. And you know what's kind of funny? Yutapon's Senna game. Oh no, wait. Okay, maybe Xayah disconnected. Maybe this is how. Maybe this is how you get the victory. Yutapon already roaming around. This is such a weird style. I mean, not weird. Just, you know. Yutapon after a few levels, as soon as the level 6 start roaming around. And that makes me wonder, you know. That really makes me wonder if we may see this in an actual stage game. Is this why he is doing it? What is the reason? You know? So, yeah, I mean, Yutapon's support center is a sight to see. That's all I know. And it seems like it's not stopping, it's not stopping. Nope. It's not stopping anytime soon. Domination around the map. I'm kind of waiting for Harp to play more games because I want to make a meme, which is like somewhat of a meme, somewhat kind of, no. Okay, ultimate coming out from Yutapon, but this is just again gifting kills for the Xayah. I don't know what to say about this game anymore. This is just insane. What do I even say? Situations like this, like, yeah, Yutapon is strong. And you know what's funny? Like, he picked up the, like, I was following along this, okay, another kill for him. Yutapon goes down. Yutapon goes down. But even that one feeds more gold into the Xayah. And before someone says, oh, this is actually Nanshin Jingo, the AD carry, who is being murdered now. Before someone says, is it actually, no, it's not him. He has an account name called, like, this is one of those things when people do like the lowercase L instead of the big I. He has a similar account name that is literally playing the same time as this account, which is proven to be his account. So it is not actually the Nanshin AD carry. Gio's account, or just a fan, I guess. Imitator? Fan? But this is not him. It is not him who goes 0-4 against Yutapon on the status support. Though I would have loved that little storyline. It's unfortunately not the case. So there is that. I want to see more Harp playing AD carries because that's where I was. I really want to see more because, oh, and even the top lane is winning at this point. Yeah, this is an FF15 high type beast of a game. But I really want to see Harp also. That's really not kill, but this is gonna be again the Kai'Sa. Sorry, the Xayah. I'm not a Kai'Sa. No. So, I really want to see Harp playing more AD carries because he plays so many carries. He has like 3 accounts right now off. He's like main account. He usually plays supports, normal supports. And he has like a Smurf account that he usually using to play ARAMs and like duo or something. And he is also playing AD carries on there from time to time. And he started using that account again. So I mean, we can check it out. We can check it out definitely. Some of the Harp AD carry games. And if he would play more in a row, it would be a perfect meme, you know? Just, oh my god, what's happening? And this game is just not even the Trin American get the kills. I think people of the internet watching, you're not gonna be super mad at me if I'm like starting to, because like we kind of started this replay, not replay, but like when you start spectating something, you can pause it and it's gonna still keep going, but you have like a little headroom to play with. And this is exactly what happened. I have a suspicion that this game is, just look at this, like there's not a single person who could fight with any one of the team red ones. Okay, and as I'm saying this, Zaya dies the 250 Shannon gold into Tryndamere, but Yutapon 1v3 flashing out from the Leon ultimate. The ultimate is not available for Tryndamere. Can Yutapon kill them? Can Yutapon kill them? There's Yutapon has been caught out, but somehow still alive. Oh, this moment we're gonna watch in real time. Yutapon goes down just when we're hitting the 13-minute mark. Yutapon goes down, but even maybe the Malphite, never mind, Malphite even got away with a kill. Tiny bit of fighting back from Team Blue. But I have a suspicion that Steal, it doesn't matter. I know some trying to go through the match faster because Aria is in a live game and I would rather watch live game than a game that's obviously over. Look at this. Already 1 kill for the TF. Yutapon is well and alive. Flashing in from the Yona. Yona gets Yutapon in the end. But it's just waiting. Wow. Ultimate is out. Maybe even the TF is gonna be the one getting the kill. But no. No, it just absolute demolish from Team Red. Even under the turrets. Picking up the dragons as well. When someone survives with this amount of HP, this is when you're starting counting to 15. Is it just... Oh, I was like, are they staying just in base? Wouldn't have been surprised, but yeah, they're just basically waiting for the countdown to hit 15. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised very quickly seeing the surrender vote here. And immediately afterwards, yeah, everyone's using the ultimate. There it is. 4 for 0. Actually, not a 5-0. Not a 5-0. 4 for 0. G and G. That was very fast. I was very fast because I've seen Aria starting on the Orianna. The game time is a little misleading. I'm not gonna totally go into like how game time works in like the API. It's somewhat misleading, unfortunately. Okay. Oh my god! A lot of people in this game. We're just this. Game after game. But this is not all the people actually who are playing in there. Because that's why it's so great to have this WeChat little application, because it tells me a little more accounts, especially from the LCK and LPL, as well as LDLL, LCK Challengers leagues. But a monkey on a Kalista, who is EDG jungler. Still gonna be him playing this Belvet this time around. But the enemy team also has some pretty fun people we definitely should keep an eye on. Namely, let's go in. Let's go in order. Is Guti main? Oh, he's an LSB. Yo, oh, Team Blue retreating. We're gonna get there as well. Don't worry. So, LSB Youth Gotti is playing Helia. And we have an old friend in here. We have an old friend, a Sword Art, who is now in up. UP. I keep saying up, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced as UP. Who's in UP. And I'm pretty sure a representative of the Taiwanese team. I think I've seen him with Carson on the show match. Is this true? Can someone correct me on that? I think Rell. So can someone correct me? I was right. So he was with Carson on the Korea-Taiwan match. All right, jumping right into action. No second wasted as... Oh no. Oh no. Ivern is in trouble. His Team Red's Balwet is knocking on the door. Guti on the Talia. And Sword Art on the Rell. Oh, this Ivern is not having an easy time, and maybe the first blood is on board. Not there just yet. Meanwhile, nice pike interaction as this is gonna be the Kalista. I think the first blood. Sword Art trades back a kill. Support for support. But EDG jungler, actually. Monkey. Playing this Kalista there. Nice little first blood. We'll be able to take so many plates. So many gold minions. Full wave is gonna be lost for the Ezreal. Definitely a nice early kill. And our beloved Aria is in the middle lane. He is there in the mid lane. And by the way, just a little information. Yes, Yutapon is once again playing Senna. So he is just playing Senna over and over and over and over and over again. Oh! Oh, what was this flash? Questionable, but that's a kill for the Aatrox. Team Red doing well again. So, yeah, the Senna storyline is quite the sight to see. Actually, today like two big things happened, which I couldn't really put anywhere just yet. One is about why Yutapon started playing support. That's weird, but it happened yesterday. Horp has started playing AD carries on his kind of AD carry account. He's not only playing AD carries there, but that's an account where sometimes he plays AD carries. By the way, another here for Monkey's Kalista. So that's another account where Horp sometimes plays AD carries. Just like other stuff that he started using again. Just to pull that account out from retirement, kinda. And it really just like... I am really just wondering what happened with Horp starting AD carries. Not much. Not as much as Yutapon. Horp started playing AD carries to Yutapon playing a Senna support, like full-on Senna support. It's not like one of those like actually farming Sennas, no. Full-on support fasting with an AD carry paired in the bot lane. Not even picking up kills, giving away kills for the AD carry. Usually, we're gonna watch a game. If you want to watch a game where it didn't happen and he didn't give away kills. But yeah, it's a full-on support Senna that he plays. Well, unfortunately, Aria went down in the mid lane. Mid lane being quite a quiet matchup so far. With the top and actually top lane doing... I don't know what's happening here. But yeah, the bot lane is definitely the focus so far in this match. And so, yes. With all that being said, I kind of want to make a post But for that, I still want Heart to play a few more AD carry games. You know, just for the fun. Like, fit a few in the screenshot. This looks great. Meanwhile, here comes Talia onto Aria. Talia onto Aria. That was not expecting. Now there's ultimate Talia. Talia. No, Aria. Oh. Tongue twisters are not my strength. But Aria's Orianna surviving that as Pike flashing in, trying to hook someone. And there comes Velvet with just barely stuns, even through the Talia knockback. And it's finally Aria is on the board with the Orianna, getting his first kill in this game. As Ivern didn't really have the greatest early game, and it continues. The Velvet just keeps getting the Ivern out of his own jungle. And seems to be another team red victory here. Not as dominating as last game, but still quite bad. A little bit of party in the bot lane. Monkeys, Kalista, stacking the spears. And obviously the help from Velvet is an easy 2 kills for him. So yeah, I love DFM players popping off, and that's why we're gonna see Yutapon's lead of there was one Senna game that I want to show. Keep hyping that, I want to show that one. But besides that, this one is not necessarily only about Aria. Though, there is the little stun. Ultimate is available. 1v1 so far needs one more auto attack. And in the end, it is the solo bolo for Aria. This is just my tactic. I want to talk about how maybe someone is not playing the best right now or not having the most impact. Immediately, that person is gonna solo kill. I guess that's just how it goes. As now everyone is arriving on the top side. Velvet is extremely fed right now. So many forms have been stolen, I guess. I don't know what is the lore connection to Velvet and how she is like getting the forms or stealing the forms, you know, eating up the dead bodies, something. But she is definitely fed, just like whole team red at this point. I wouldn't honestly be surprised if this is another FF15. Not as super high of a storm as like the previous one, which had like 10 kills at 5 minutes from Team Red. Now we have 10 kills in 10 minutes from Team Red. I would still have a strong argument for an FF15 if I'm being completely honest. But it seems like the game may be over soon with the surrender vote. Though maybe this is the time when we can fight back. Sword Art stuns the Pike. Pike's HP is going down, but oh, meanwhile Aria had a solo bullet. We're gonna watch that back. Production, we're gonna watch that back as Monkey and the Pike popping up, killing every single person there. So can we get the instant replay production? What has happened here? Let's just see. Aria, just the usual. Aria goes in here. I would assume the knockback is gonna come out from Talia. Oh, Talia is chonged down. Aria just dodges it. And meanwhile, putting out the ball, using the ultimate damage, and then gets it like out attack or a Q, something along the lines. Great solo bolo from Aria. That's what I like to see. Now back to live. Herald has been spawned. Yeah, because obviously Team Red got the Herald too. If I'm not mistaken, right? Is it true? Of course. And there is the Velvet going in for once another kill, getting once another stack or dead body, whatever it is. And finally, we may actually see Team Red member going down. as Daisy has been called too. And yes, there's the Yona picking up the kill, but this may have been just a bait. So team red numbers are kind of toned down. Still, Aria gets one already after the Pike was getting the knockback down. Aria having the double actually. Oh, ultimate available! Massive ultimate! Triple! Quadra kill for Aria! Where's the Penta? Ah, oh, Penta's so far away. Quadra kill for Aria in this top lane. This is just so Dover. Absolutely Dover for Team Blue. DFM today in solo queue is just something else. Every single person I spectated just completely destroys the game. They truly are something else today. I still don't understand why. Oppenheimer is playing as well. He is playing on the Japanese solo queue. I really don't understand why. I've seen him queuing up in Korea. Maybe the queue times were long, or maybe he dodged and he has like a day ban or something. I really don't know. I really don't know what's happening. But Monkey just, yeah. When you have that many kills, like 2 full items basically. Same goes for Aria, who by the way has the Magi's now. By the way has the Magi's. Valve stacks, the Ludens. This is a full-on damage Orianna. Pretty easy game, it seems to be for him. A ballad arrives. And even with the flank, I'm fairly certain that the team red on the most. And now there is a Talia going inside the jungle. Massive ultimate from Aria. I haven't even. Oh my god! In the Ivan bush, using Ivan bush against them. I haven't even seen it myself. The ball was in the bush. Now massive knockup from the Velvet. There comes Pike. 41. 42 with the ultimate. Pike is going down, so needs those resets fast enough. The Pike is gonna go down to Sword Art's Rell. But it is very much looking like an ace soon for Team Red. Ivan was able to get away, but every single objective around him is just getting destroyed. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes on too far past 15. We see already the disconnect. Yeah, multiple. Oh, but what does this even mean? Is it reconnect or something? Okay, maybe they're reconnecting. Even Aria? Wait, is this Wait, are they Riot accounts? Wait. They disconnected at the same time? This like reminds me of the whenever we had the Reykjavik games. And it was because they were on the same hotel. And it was a very bad hotel, let me tell you. They're not seemingly Riot accounts. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, the Reykjavik hotel had a very, very bad internet. And it was a phenomenon. Whenever you could see that basically like 5 people at the same time just disconnects, you could be like, oh, so they are a Riot account. Yeah, 15, FF15 coming out. not surprising, if I'm being completely honest with you all. DFM just slaying the solo queue right now. I don't think they're gonna have screams. And today they didn't have screams. I mean, Monday is kind of an off day in League of Legends. World. So Mondays are kind of an off day, but it doesn't mean they're not playing solo queue, which is great for me. In case you're wondering about the stuff I am using, I mean, I said this like quite a few times, but the track the pros website, or however it's called, the track the pros website, I was kind of helping building it, or not building, no, just getting the DFM members. I was helping with the DFM members. But besides that, because I was helping with DFM, besides that, I'm using this application. It's called the Korean Ladder. It's like a WeChat application. If you have WeChat, you can use it. And this is very good because, like, even though DFM players are not really there, I edit them manually. Sorry, in a game? No. So you can like favorite your own accounts, which I did, because they're not really tracking LGL. Let's be honest, it's not necessarily on the radar of most Chinese fans, but it's very, very good if you want to know like LPL, LCK, or even LDL. And that's what I like about it. Even LDL players are in here. Even CK, which is like Challengers Korea, LCK Challengers, I think how it's called now. But yeah, they're like it's really good if you just like go, for example, Yutapon's game, go to the live game, and you can immediately see, okay, this one doesn't have anyone. Let's see something that has like Aria. This is a game that we watched just now, and it's pretty good because it has like Monkey, for example, who's an EDG jungler. I already saved this account, but I didn't know, for example, that Sword Art had this account. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Guti, because I don't really follow LCK Steal. So I didn't know that one either. And it's very good because it has all the, like, it's very, very focused on LPL and LCK and LDL and LCK CL. And even like training it's for both regions. So it's very, very focused on that. It's pretty good to get actually all the names, even if people most likely don't really know who is Guti just yet. It's still pretty good to like know that that's a pro player in the game as well. Even though it's higher, like the higher you go on the ladder in Korea, it's basically just gonna be only pro players. So yeah, I am waiting right now for someone to get into a game. And if no one gets into a game in a while, I mean, it seems like they are queuing up still. I don't think they have a scream starting soon. If they're starting screams, they still have a plan. Because I have been talking about this for a while. And we even watched one Yutapon Senna game. I would love to show even more. It's in there. Is it like a... Wait, actually, okay, actually. 1 second, I can bring up my own application for that. That I... It's basically just like visualization for DFM, like solo queues. What's time in Korea now? It is about midnight. Half to midnight, which sounds weird. I don't think people say that. We are about here. Milan hasn't played today, which is really weird. Is he also playing on the Japanese server, which would be weird, really weird. How am I gonna surf first? Cause like using the like weird, using like that weird M. Or like the weird L, sorry. Not this L, but the other L. He's using that one. This is a mother language ladder. How am I gonna search for that? Ladders. Is Stephen Hilo on there are not that many people playing in Korea, so you can probably find him like this. Or sorry, not Korea, Japan. I know he has like that weird, Trust me, it's not gonna take that long. I'm also I'm just like trying to think who he was doing with beforehand. Should be their diamond one. Probably he or the decade, but still. People just like don't show up if they decay, or what's the deal with that? I'm actually really curious about that because Upperman is playing on. There you go. Is Milan also? No, he just doesn't play. He didn't play today. Yeah, he just didn't play today, which I don't understand why. Where is my application though? There you go. So we are about somewhere here, just so you know, somewhere here in the Korean time. And yesterday, which was 17th, everyone was playing except Milan. Milan hasn't played since then, by the way. Milan had just not played since then, which is, I don't understand what's going on with that. DFM had a scream block here. They didn't scream today, but they had a scream block. Milan is not screaming. I've already kind of made that not announcement, but like Milan is just a scream blocks here. So Milan seems to be not screaming. It seems to be Upperman is the one playing, but Milan hasn't played since yesterday, which is I don't understand. But it's like Upperman is playing. Milan has played before. And this is today. So they're playing actually quite a lot. Upperman is for some reason just added on Korea. Upperman is playing on Japan, and Milan is just not playing at all. So I don't know what's happening with that. But basically, it's not uncommon for people to play at this hour. Steal horror, they're all playing the gamers. They're all playing at the night before going to sleep. So because of that, I really wouldn't be surprised if they're playing more. Actually, I expect them to play more. But while we're waiting then, I think it's perfect time if I'm pulling up. Just I don't know how. I don't know how to. Oh, there you go. It is perfect time to watch Yutapon. On the Senna. Yes. And this is also a really special game, I may say so. Because Yutapon is playing with none other than Astral support Mia. So you can kind of already see where this is going. It's quite an interesting match because Yutapon, a bot laner apparently, also top laner and support apparently, but Yutapon, who most people know as a bot laner, playing support Senna alongside Mia from Astral, who is like, again, which is not the storyline, but a support who is now playing AD carry on Ezreal. And another just a little like fun little thread besides that is, as you know, Mia was playing in Astral until he was benched for again the same Gan that was playing with Yutapon in the Dream DFM team in 2021. So Gan was the one who was playing with Yutapon in the 2021 DFM, the historic DFM, and this is the Mia who Gan replaced in Astral. It absolutely means nothing. Just so you know, it absolutely means nothing. It just really fun to think about. And also we have another very important person in this game, none other, which is another quite fun storyline if you think about it, is TES Tian on the Viego. And as I'm saying this, Yutapon has already started damaging the mantle and the HP bars of Team Blue. It must be such a devastating thing to play against Senna, because she can just like poke you out, especially as more and more range. Like with more souls, you get more range. But it's gonna be very unbearable after a while. Just chunking down the health always. Also, it's going through minions. You can just like stay behind minions and chunking them out. But the stuns are coming through. Meanwhile, there is Tian. Fashes out from various people. And it seems like the first blood is going to Zaya, but Yutapon turns it around. 1 and 2. And he's not stopping. He's not stopping. 2. Kia's already taking down Tian and Zaya. And now only Rakan left. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for the unofficial triple. Stone Ashley coming through. Rakan gets in safety. Already quite a good start for them, I may say so. 2-0 for Yutapon's support Senna. He plays a lot of support Senna. And I don't know what is the plan, what is the game plan here, because he's just, I'm gonna show after this game, I'm gonna show just the OPGG. Just like the sheer amount of games that he won with Senna is insane. He is like absolutely stomping the corner Slurky with Senna. The only question just why? Like, why are you practicing Senna? It's like clearly you're good with Senna. Maybe he just wanna climb. Like Senna is apparently a good candidate for that. Seems to be. He's keep winning. Definitely a stark contrast from the 16 game loss streak that he had. Oh, missing the Q from Lee Sin. Would have been a nice little gang. About this all happening, maybe even the top side will be in favor of Team Red. Once the bot lane is so over. Look at the CS numbers, not even 10 CS yet for this Daya. It just drove her all over again. Oh yeah, I don't know. I would love to see the Senna on stage so I can just like whenever like against CFO or someone, Yutapon pops out the Senna. Absolutely carries well. Horp is playing Zeri. And just like the casters, oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? And I could be like, here's my stream. 4 hours of VOD. Just for you. They have been doing this in solo queue. I mean, not together, obviously. They can't. The master, they can't duo. But just separately. Yutapon plays a lot of Senna. And Horp has been playing some Zeri recently. And he said in the fan meet as well that his favorite meta was the marksman AD carries. So maybe there is a AD carry hidden in the depths of the Horp's heart. Maybe there is an AD carry man somewhere there just hidden. Never know. Okay. Rage bar. Building up on the Gnar. Can he get his kill? Can he turn it around for Team Blue? No! The answer is resounding no. Another kill for Team Red. First one for Rell, yeah. Now, Mia on the Ezreal is doing the damage. Team Red is going low. Tian's Vega going in, but it's gonna be Lee Sin with the Lee Syndrome. Going in for the kill. He also gets killed. Now there comes Victor. 1 kill for Yutapon. Second one is going for the Victor. Easy peasy LeBlanc. This is, I'm not sure. It's the greatest time for you if you stay here. At least preventing like one more plate. Maybe they could have taken. Yutapon is 302 on the Senna support. Yeah, this is one of those support performances that I've seen. Okay. Let's calm down a little. Let's calm down. He's just gonna keep playing Senna, I guess. Maybe this is for Asian games. Andy is like not the type of person who I would say playing AD carries. Funnily enough, now that means the Asian team's roster is having like 3 supports there. Because I know he's a substitute, but he rolls up the support. He's also like a top laner, but second row support, and he rolls up the support. At least there's a kill for Team Blue. At least now LeBlanc is on the scoreboard as well. But yeah, it's like on the Asian team, the Japanese Asian games team. There is the Anti, who's the support. There is Aino, who was when he was selected, he was a top laner. Ever since then, he became a support. This is just a substitute, but still a support. And now there is Yutapon, who is apparently switched to support on solo queue. Like a few days before Asian Games, which is kind of weird because there's like a week away. We are like a week away from Asian Games. They don't even have a draw. Wow, that's just purely out of prediction from the Recon. They had no voice there. But can they turn it around? Yutapon is doing so much damage. This one more auto attack should be the kill with that, and you have it. There you have it. Yutapon gets the 4th kill in his game for the Senna. Is there a con save though? Is there a con save? I don't think so. Damage is getting way too high. Oh, Yutapon is chasing down. There's the ghost popped. There's the ghost popped. We together. Together with the Ezreal ultimate and the red buff. This is gonna be Recon going down. 502 for Yutapon, and he's not stopping. He's just not stopping. 1v1? 1v1? No. In between turrets, that would have been a little too much, okay? Love hyping him up, but that would have been a little too much as Nor is like the only member from Team Blue is actually kind of looking close. Other members are not really looking close, if I'm being honest. Now with that being said, Tian's Diego has been stunned. There is a stun from him as well, but perfect timing for the Lee Sin. Easy kill. As LeBlanc trying to help them out, but Victor is on top of the situation. Also, there are no dragons taken, but like not even 10 minutes into this game. It seems a lot more. It doesn't seem like just 10 minutes have passed, if I'm being honest. This game doesn't feel like only 10 minutes have passed. We also have Vivid playing, by the way. DFM coach Vivid also playing. Oh, Upperman is back in the Korean ladder after his little endeavor on the Japanese server, which I don't understand why, because he was already decayed. He already decayed. I don't know. People usually don't care about decay whenever they are boot camping, but anyways, seems like Upperman is back in the Korean solo queue too. So one of the mysteries of DFM in the recent days have been solved, seemingly. I don't know why he went to the Japanese solo queue, but he seems to be back. So that's one thing. But like, still, the Yutapon, I think the Yutapon Senna is gonna stay as like a secret until the next fan meet, or if they just like pop it out at Worlds, and everyone was like, oh, so that's what they were doing. It's probably gonna stay as a little mystery. I would be the timeline. I would super be for the timeline. Oh, snipe down from downtown, from the bot lane. The Japanese sniper Yutapon. I mean, he is a Radiant in Valorant and a global elite in CSGO, because he was still playing CSGO. He is a really good shooter player. So this snipe is just another ticking the box, another checkbox for him. So it was the Gnar. Previously he was still being able to be ahead, and it seems like same case. At least it has arrived as well as with the Victor. That's not too great. Victor goes down and Tian's Diego takes the body of Victor. We're gonna get a turret as well. The top lane is like the only place in Team Blue has some chance. But like, look at this, look at the bot lane, look at the bot lane. 603, there comes Yutapon, there is Yutapon here. Popping the ghost. Like in the first Senna game he played, he was running exhaust and then switched to ghost. You can see why. And like ever since then he only just running a ghost. Oh, Mia's Ezreal may just die here. Though Ignite is already being used and no red buffs on Team Blue. Mia's Ezreal has survived, as every single other member of Team Red is reaping off. The bodies of Team Blue should be an easy kill. My god. Yutapon, can you stop? 804. Who is the AD carry now? Who is the AD carry? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's actually part of a tactic. I really need to get this word out in the wild before planes. Oh my god, another kill. Some rest, another kill for Yutapon. Yeah, I really need to get this word out in the wild. So when Yutapon plays Senna. When this happened, a little bit of trolling from a team Red, but I think they can afford it. I'm fairly certain they can, and I'm fairly certain this game also won't go too far after 15. Is it that we have only watched 15-minute long games today, right? Is this true? Is this true? We have only watched 15-minute games? Would be wild. Wouldn't be surprised. It happens from time to time, especially in the Korean slow queue. There comes Yutapon. Now with 9 kills. Can he get to triple digit before the surrender vote? Now that's what I'm curious about. Can he get to the triple digit? As there comes Nor. Nor has been found out, but such a good knockup from the recon. Maybe this is the fight that Team Blue has been looking for. But oh my god, the damages are so high even from Mia's Ezreal, who's going in. Only getting 1 kill onto the Nor. Nice engage from both Nor and the recon, but at this point in the game it's just too much. 5,000 gold behind. They were not able to get the damage done. Oh, Mia going in. Chunking down to LeBlanc. There's a few more shots. Maybe not a bit from Yutapon. Definitely on the menu. We already passed 15, so one more last team fight and it's probably gonna be over. Someone came out in my bomb came home. Oh my god. So yeah. And it needs to be a few more shots. Can Yutapon get to 50 to 10 kills? Oh, Zaya can win this for sure. Meanwhile, the damage from Yutapon is insane. Even if Orianna goes down, there is a trade kill. And just a little more tranquility now. I'm surprised the game is not ended just yet. Just 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I am back. Oh, surrender vote only 2-4 and 0 against. I would have expected against 9-0 Senna. Go for the surrender. Because, oh my god, look at this, look at this. The stuns are actually maybe one of the scariest parts about this. Easy kill. Senna gets the turret. I really want Yutapon to get 1 more kill for the double digit. It always just looks so nice. It's the Victor now who's getting the credit for those. Yutapon is recalling with a few more items. I see some crit items. The pickaxe has been picked up. Small upgrade. I mean, probably he's also feeling the game is not going for too long. It really is dying a lot better. I haven't even really realized this, but everyone is doing so well. Everyone is absolutely carrying this game. And meanwhile, it really is 3-7-0. I haven't even realized that. He really is kind of holding back Team Red. She's the only one who's giving hope for Team Blue. Some hope that maybe the game could be anything else but a defeat. Now, Diego got tiny bit. Ugh, I just got some with the Herald. Got like a tower bonus bounty something. But it just the globals are also pretty disgusting from Team Red. Like you just put out the Senna ultimate, just at this point, at this item spike level, hits hard. Then together with the Ezreal ultimate, you can snipe people off the map, just like from like the different lane. Quite a sight to see, if I may say so. Yutapon versus the LeBlanc. Come on, come on. The star should go through Steal nonetheless. I don't know. There was a real one. Yutapon knows this. Yutapon is now 10-09 as Mio Zezreal has picked up another kill of his own. And I think this is about the time. Oh, but they had a surrender vote just now, right? Maybe I don't even know if it resets at 20. Probably resets at 20. But even if it wasn't a 15-minute game, I would be shocked if we see past much the 20-minute mark. There's one more from Yutapon. 11! Oh, 10. Not a single death. He's actually the only one who doesn't have a single death from a Team Red. Not a single death. 11 kills. Highest kill count. I would say maybe even higher damage, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I wouldn't be surprised if highest damage also goes to Yutapon. Actually, can we watch that somehow? We should, right? I think we should watch somehow. But yeah, it is just not even letting them have their own surrender. The minions are gonna do the job. It's GG. Team Red and Yutapon's 11-0-10. Support Senna. My God. My goodness. So Vivid is playing Blitzcrank actually. I would be really surprised if others are just stopping to play. I mean, I see some of them are still in queue. Not really in queue, just like waiting. I would oh, this basically happened yesterday as well. Just going for a little snack. Tiny bit of snack they're going for. So that may just be the case. That may just be the case here. And that may be what I am doing right now. But don't worry. I'm gonna keep an eye on if anyone is back in the queue. And what I'm doing usually is I am just gonna show you one of oh no, I wanted to show a video. I wanted to show you one of my videos that I uploaded, the live reaction stuff. I mean, I guess I could just like showing it on YouTube, which is it is like not the I want to like add like a VLC, like no in OBS like a VLC video source and everything, but then I remembered I don't have this exact video on my PC. Like I have this obviously on my laptop because I was in France when I did this video. What's the best way to show it though? I mean, I don't think the subtitles are gonna be that important for quite long. I'm just gonna probably do this and turn on the logo. You can already see the logo actually there. And just gonna be right back. There you go. That's the perfect dashboard while we are waiting for this. They're gonna be back in solo queue quite in a short time. So don't be worried. I'm just gonna go grab some food. You guys follow me. You guys grab your food as well. My hair is horrible because I was wearing this thing the whole day. This is getting quite dark here. So yeah, I'll be right back. See you then. Also, you can't. Why you can't hear this? What did I do with the volumes? I'm fairly certain you should hear this. I don't know what I did. Okay, it's on the voice, like it's on the right input. Is it not? Wait, did you hear League of Legends? What is happening here? You heard the League of Legends stuff, right? Okay, do you hear this? Is it just like bugged on my end, or what is happening? Is it just like on a... I'm just gonna try my Chrome, which is great. The general feeling, it's working on Chrome, but that's like one of the weirdest. I don't understand. It's working on my Chrome, but not on my oh, okay. It's working on my Chrome. Okay, should be good then. I've never seen it like this, whatever. It doesn't work on my Firefox, but it's working on my Chrome.
Hello, my name is Senna, and I hope you can hear me. This is the G Sport Hub, and today the reaction to the drone show is going to be very different because I'm here. I'm literally here.
I was in Montpellier for the whole long weekend. First, I had the chance to finally attend the KC match live for the EMEA Masters Finals, which delivered even more than my wildest dreams. Followed by a similarly incredible low bracket finals in the LEC, I thought, why not live react to the draw show the next day? G2 made my day already unforgettable, and to cap everything off, the draw show was about to begin with DFM's destiny on the line.
This is a clip microphone, but I'm probably just going to use it like this. Oh, that's Odo. Odo is going to be the one drawing. There was no introduction to the teams, which I'm very sad because I know a lot of stuff about the teams. I was doing some research beforehand and during the finals. I'm going to explain everything later on. The first one, though, is GAM! So, oh no, they have introductions. GAM Esport is basically one VCS, even like the regular season as well as the playoffs, but they weren't clean at all. In the finals, they won against TV, like Team Wales, but TV was playing with their substitute support. At least the AD carry from GAM, both Slater, is really insane. I really want to dodge GAM if I'm DFM. Basically, that's it. Now, this is going to be in the other group. I don't know what this means just yet, but PSG! Okay, so that means they can't be in the same group anymore, which is good for us, which is good. PSG Talent won PCS just like very clearly. They went to 5 games. I think like they're super kind of like G2 in some instances. They're like went to 5 games a lot of times against CFO, who also went to 5 games a lot of times. It was messy, but I think PSG is still clearly the first one. And also TV Team Wales from VCS were saying that basically the only team they couldn't really beat in South Asia and Japan and all those regions is PSG. So yeah, now we need... Is this what we need? Wait, no, this is bad! This is bad for us! This is bad for us! This is so bad for DFM, no! The crowd is cheering. Well, it's a European crowd. I'm not sure how the boo's coming through. I think this is a controversial opinion, but in my opinion, Golden Guardian is gonna be the one there, but don't tell this to anyone near me. I haven't even seen the bracket one time. They leave it up for super short. So this is gonna be the one in the group of GAM. Okay, I don't know what this means. Oh no, that's like they're gonna. Wait, what? Okay, I need to see the bracket. I think I lost it. By the way, CFO was doing a miracle run. They shouldn't have won, or they didn't, but they shouldn't have been second seed of PCS. They were doing a miracle run, 5 games throughout the low bracket. They also knocked out one of the J team, who were one of the favorites, or at least like was supposed to be the second seed. They knocked them out. Okay, so GAM plays PSG, GGS, CFO. I see how it is. So this is not good for. All right, no, this is. I mean, this is. I don't know if it's good for us or not. Wales, but they can only go to the EU group. Wales can only go to the EU group because the other group already has GAM. So they're gonna go to the. I mean, you understand. I made a Twitter post explaining how exactly this works, but Team Wales, like, it was already known. It was already known that they are gonna be in the same group as the UNA. So yeah, they have a support who is, by the way, I think last year, I was told last year as well, had a lot of health issues. He couldn't play in the finals, and they still took a game away from GAM, so they shouldn't really be underestimated, but apparently they are, I don't know, they have good screams, but that's scream box. So yeah, what we want is, can we beat PSG? I think it's just about PSG. This is gonna be DFM? Loud, okay, it's Loud. Loud was playing just yesterday. I obviously wasn't able to watch it because I'm here. I mean, I was here yesterday as well, so I couldn't watch it, but I heard from CBLOL English people that Loud is basically dominating the whole split, about the same as MSI. So Loud is gonna play GAM, okay. DFM, from the 2 bad decisions, DFM is the better one now, from the 2 bad ones. I was watching R7, I was live viewing the whole game because I was rooting for Astral, the team that they beat. So Astral would have been perfect here for the storylines, but R7 was just better. By far, they were a better team. But now comes DFM. I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna scream. There you go, that's the finals. Also, we still don't know if it's gonna be Ataman or Yutapon the top lane. There are some speculations. Spectator streams are starting next week or this week if you're watching this video probably. Spectator streams are starting in a few days is what I'm saying. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ataman plays top lane, probably gonna scream with both teams. So we're playing it first CFO, then oh my god, then GGBDS. I'm gonna say best case scenario is like we're gonna be second in this group next to EUNA, and we play the first team from the other group, which is most likely PSG, which is bad. It is bad. No, even if we win against CFO, then the next game afterwards is gonna be most likely GGS, I think, or BDS. I should add, I think either of them around these people. It's gonna be either of them. So even if we beat CFO, then most likely, very likely, we're gonna lose to EUNA. And afterwards, if we get second in this, I mean, if we lose then we're most likely gonna play CFO again or TV. TV said that they have a good record in scrims against LJL teams. That's coming from official sources. So they said that they have good record against LJL, but they just said LJL teams, and like every other team other than DFM was kind of shaking. That match can be either. I think DFM can beat either, if I'm being honest. Can. The word is on can. I'm not saying they will. They can. I have a lot to say. Not necessarily nice things. This is not a good draw, guys. This is not a good draw. Merci, Montpellier. I had fun. Thank you, guys. Yeah, back to the hotel. So finally, welcome to my hotel, where I want to do a little bit of a breakdown, like a little bit of predictions, a little bit of what I expect, what I hope for. Spoiler alert,
things are not looking great. Even if I don't count like everything that happened with DFM, with like the whole top lane situation that we still don't know really too much about. We don't know if Upperman is gonna play top or Yutapon is gonna play top. But even like not counting that, even if DFM was in their prime form, this is really rough. I was trying to say a lot of things, and I'm gonna be honest, it was a little too rushed, I think, on the broadcast. There was like a super little time left for the teams. There was no introduction really, at least in French. I'm not sure if this is the case in English. In live, it is a really weird transition, basically just like jumping into the draw show. Anyways, I want to talk a little about what's in here. Let me actually start with not DFM's group, but the other group. It's a little weird how they like separated the groups. This is basically one group, and this is another. This is basically the Valorant format, with like a starting match and then an advancement match, as well as there's, I think in Valorant this is called the losers match, and this is the decider match or lost, whatever. This is the Valorant format where each team can afford to lose one game. At the second loss, they're out, with the caveat that the seeding is going to be important here, because whoever gets first in one group, that means they won both of their games. That team is going to play the second place team from the other group, meaning that that team won 2 games and lost 1. So 2 wins guarantees you into this like cross battle, but the seeding is going to be very important. We're going to get to that as well. So this group is going to have GAM and PSG as the first seeds, playing against Loud and Rainbow 7. Actually, both GAM and Loud had their finals, I think, yesterday. Loud is still dominating CBLOL. The whole league overall got better, but they are still just such a good team. Actually, Pain, who Loud faced in the finals, is also a really good team, but they have some kind of a mental block against Loud. This is basically the same situation if you watch LPL, like what Bilibili Gaming has against JDG. Besides that point, Pain Gaming is very good, but Loud was dominating still the region, and GAM, wow, the VCS I think is not doing great, if I'm being honest. At least they have Slider now, who is probably, if not the best AD carry in VCS. After the MSI failure, GAM has faced a massive backlash in the VCS, and their new AD carry, Slater, is treated one of the best. So this is probably the redemption arc if they can beat Loud. But I don't know, this team is still somewhat of a question mark with like Slater, how he's gonna do internationally, with Loud is basically being the same level, if maybe a little bit higher than they were at MSI, so should be an interesting match. Definitely watch it. I don't know who's gonna win. PSG Rainbow 7. Whew. I had a very hot take during the Rainbow 7 Astral Finals, LA Finals watch party. I had a very hot take as saying Rainbow 7 can make Swiss. Oh, they got a very bad draft, or draw. That's a draw. Even though PCS, like at the end, had exclusively 5-game series, there were like five game series throughout the end. So all the teams looked kind of shaky. But once again, just as I said in my reaction, my gut reaction, PSG somewhat reminds me of G2. When they're winning, they are winning. And when they're losing, it's scrappy. So I think PCS is not doing the best. J team, who was supposed to be the second seed because they were dominating together with PSG this season, just collapsed in the finals, and CFO had a miracle run. So take it as it is. I think it's gonna be a closer game. I would say PSG here, but it's gonna be much closer than people think. I think GAM versus PSG, I would honestly, I don't know. Oh my god, I keep saying this. Anyways, it doesn't really matter, because what we need to know is either GAM or PSG is gonna be the first in that my scenario. GAM is the wild card because we just don't know how this new team, kind of new AD carry team is gonna do. They lost the game to Team Wales, who had a substitute support in the finals, so that's somewhat worrying. But at the same time, I have faith in GAM, though the VCS has not looked great. The general feeling is that this group is basically anything can happen. I would still favor the first seeds. I can definitely see Loud being one of the seeds, either first or second from this group. But this match can go either way. I would give it to PSG. Whoever is going to be the first. Now let's talk about DFM, because DFM versus CFO is going to be the first match. This is, at first, looks great, because I was asking for CFO when I was making all the predictions on Twitter. I was asking to please play CFO. This is so far so good. My only problem is this one, with this setup here. I would much rather had Gam here, if I'm being honest. I think GGS is gonna be the one who advances from North America, but BTS, maybe Crown is gonna pop off. So whoever wins here is most likely gonna be Team Wales, because I kind of touched on during the reaction, since Team Wales support is having health issues. I don't really exactly know what kind of health issues, but VCS people told me that even last year he was also sometimes sick, had to be hospitalized. The same thing happened just before the finals, so it is not looking too great. Even if he can play in Worlds, Team Wales is a very shaky team, and I just can't see how they can win, if I'm being honest. It's not a controversial opinion. One of the 4 seeds is gonna make it here. CFO DFM. Actually, let's talk about Team Wales Scream, because the Scream box, that's the best thing we have before Worlds. We have some Scream box, since Team Wales coach, I think their coach or one of their like actual knowledgeable person, they said that Team Wales was winning against LGL teams. It was very broad, just LGL teams. That could mean they weren't winning against DFM, but they were winning against the others, which I can see. And they also said that they are beating PCS teams, except for PSG. PSG is just better than everyone else. And also that's why I was like, yep, they can probably take this. So what does this mean? As with always, this Scream box, probably not much. But if it's anything, then just to compare PSG and CFO, they said that the gap is actually big between PSG and CFO in Screams. So I would say DFM needs to win this. I mean, actually it doesn't even matter. I just realized, because if DFM wins here, let's say they win, let's say GG wins here, that means GG DFM. As much as I would love to once again joke with my North American friends about DFM beating them, which would be an awesome for the memes, I don't see it happening. So I would say GG is going to be the one, or BDS, let's just say or BDS. I'm in Europe, I should say, or BDS. So GG or BDS are going to be the ones who are going to be the first place. And here comes, like, if DFM wins against CFO and losing here, that means they're going to be here in this bracket, and here CFO and TV is gonna play. Even TV can make it, and DFM then needs to play with TV for the second seed, or DFM maybe needs to play once again against CFO. DFM has to win this game, or at least like show that they can win against CFO, because eventually they're gonna either meet CFO or meet a team that's supposedly better than CFO. So if it goes to 3 games, and if all the games are competitive, I'm fine even if DFM losing here, because they can play once again with those teams. It's fine. What I'm trying to get here is the best place we can get here is second. And here comes my problem, because that means if we're second, we're gonna play a best of 5 for the advancement against the first seed from this team, which means whoever wins both of their games. I don't know. I think PSG is the favorite to be the first seed from here. Is it even an upset? Probably not. I can see either of them winning, but this is like a super volatile group, is all I'm saying. Okay, the more I think about this draw is not even that bad. It just that it's hard to have a good draw. I mean, if we trust this Scream details, that's from this little Scream bubble of the PCS, VCS and the LGL, that PSG is the team that really no team can beat. They are the strongest ones, then I would say they're going to be victorious, and whoever is getting out of here, they all probably lost to Screams in PSG. If PSG is not the one who's getting out of here, or if they're showing a very bad form, not the one that they're showing in Screams apparently, I can see some of them, you know, getting out of here. It's gonna be tough. This match is gonna be the most important. Not the result, or like not the score line, more just like how DFM looks. And let's talk about DFM, because I don't know if Upperman or Yutapon is gonna play top lane. Since it has been a while since I checked their solo queue accounts. Okay, Yutapon has started playing AD carries as well. And just as I was editing the video, it turns out Yutapon is basically exclusively playing bot lane now. The percentage is way higher, and like the last few games are all AD carries or support. So yeah, I am pretty confident that Yutapon is now queuing up as AD carry. And as for Upperman has been duoing with Steal until they could duo. Actually, Upperman is Diamond 3. Okay, they can still duo, but Steal is not playing anymore on his Riot account. He went back to his main account, which is way above Diamond, so they can't do anymore. Anyways, from the looks of it, Upperman is playing top lane a lot, and Yutapon is playing both. I would think this is like the general consensus right now that DFM is gonna try both formations. And it's the perfect opportunity. I'm back to watch League of Legends. And what I was saying here, we don't know which formation they're gonna run. At the moment, it looks like they're gonna run Upperman. They are screaming with Upperman, so there is that. And we have a game that I wanted to watch. My cat was meowing all the way. You couldn't hear it. I could not hear it, but my cat is meowing. Even though I just played with her. We have a big match here. This is almost... Oh, I'm gonna put the poro back. I don't know, just like this. To keep my head warm. One sec. So we have a big match here, as there is Steal's Rell, but besides that we have like so many people, 2 OMD people. I don't know if they're doing, but they're in the same team. That's all my dream. Like on like OMG's LDL second tier team. You have Lim Feng and Yan playing the Yona and the Rakan. And we also have Soul, our good old Fennel, Soul, Fennel AD carry Soul. So there is even some LJL connection in this game, which is really nice to see. Really nice to see. I was honestly waiting for have like these like LJL pairings, you know, some other LJL pros. Ever since they didn't make worlds, obviously they're not playing as much, so on one hand I was not really surprised that they didn't have like that they weren't playing as much. On one hand I wasn't surprised. On the other hand, I'm happy that it finally happened. So we also have on Team Red some challengers from LCK, Doiv, or Doiv, I don't know how he's like pronouncing the name, and the Saint from Bro and DK challengers. I think the Gwen and Tristana, and we have somewhat of a, I like this bot lane. Somewhat of a, not necessarily unusual bot lane, because it has been done a lot of times before. With the bot lane that I think many people like to see. The Yasuo and the Gragas, played by none other than Hung. Who's gonna be at Worlds? He is gonna be at Worlds. Yes, LNG made it. So yeah, definitely a lot of people who are familiar with in this game. A lot of LGL connections from with like Steal and Soul against the LCK CL team. So now, with that being said, let's jump into the game. Meanwhile, ooh, nice little solo bolo. To my best knowledge, they're not pro players. But let's do solo bolo on the top side. The Rumble starting up Team Blue's game well. We have somewhat of a normal bot lane from Soul and Yan. But Hong and this Yasuo's bot lane is, again, like, it's kind of meta. Not the first time you're seeing the Yasuo Gragas, but it's always fun to see. As Saint, DK Challenger Saint goes down on a Tristana. The Lin Feng heals him. We have a ton of pro players. I don't even know if I should refer to, like, because like usually what I'm doing, I'm not sure if you have noticed or not, but usually what I'm doing is when there is a pro player in the game, I'm referring to them as like their name. But otherwise it's just a champion name. I don't even know because there are just so many of them. It seems like the Yone played by none other than Lin Feng going for the second solo bolo. Back-to-back solo bolo! Taking all the summoners from Saint Tristana. Teleporting back to lane immediately afterwards. Yone kills her off. Oh, that's such a rough start. You hate this. You hate this now. Bro. Challenger. Dweeb comes here at least. There's a tiny bit of shutdown going on super high. At least stops the Yone from just getting away with little murder. And our LGL boys are somewhat quiet right now. And as I'm saying this, there comes Steal with the gang. Stuns Hang. And Soul kills off Hang. Now there is Gwen here with a little backup. I don't even know if it's gonna be helpful enough, but still with an amazing stun. Soul gets another one. Unofficial double for him. Yeah, it just... Yasuo gets out. Most likely gonna go for the execute. I don't think Steel can get there. Yeah. Nice little execute, but so many minions are gonna be lost. I guess like Hong can pick up the minions, but still so many of them gonna be denied from the Yasuo. Meanwhile, Yone versus the Tristana. We have seen this matchup so many times. I mean, this like confrontation so many times this game. Tristana is being smarter than last time. Realizes that no way she can fight this Yone. Oh, Lin Feng, are you going in? There is the ultimate. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I keep jinxing people today. Another one of those solo kills for Lin Feng's Yone. A 3-1. No. This Yone is gonna be problematic as the game goes on. We're seeing one of those Stompy games. I would not be totally surprised. We're seeing another 20 or 15 minute long game. Every single game we've seen so far, technically the last game we've seen was like not a surrender. This is like an actual threat. This is like an actual Nexus explosion, but at 20 minutes, so does it even count? Meanwhile, another nice gang from Steel in the second kill to the Rumble. See, that was like that one game, and yeah, that was technically a Nexus explosion, even though that could have been a surrender as well. Besides, every single one of the games we watched were just stomps. Maybe I'm just realizing what solo queue is. Maybe this is just like one of those realization moments. As actually Team Red now fighting back finally. Getting a kill, but so exchanging one. I mean, it's still worth for Team Red. But you gave Soul another kill. Oh, my cat is meowing, but like I literally just... She was asking me just like a few minutes ago Let her out. Now she's meowing. So let her back in. Certified cat behavior. I'm coming, Kuromi. Please, guys, don't do anything. This is certified cat behavior. I just let her out. She was outside like 2 minutes, meowing to let her back in. Now she is here. So is Yuna ultimate is going under the turret. Yasuo is already dead. The brothers. What a betrayal. Lore accurate. The kills of Yasuo. Yasuo is actually speedrunning the 10 death technique. Yasuo is speedrunning the secret dark technologies of Yasuo. Meanwhile, his brother Yuna is just getting every single kill possible. 5-1-0. Join this game to see Steal and Soul popping off as a, you know, LGL. They're like rooting for their LGL boys. But it is kind of the Lean Fang show with the Yone. Kind of too strong at the moment. And as the game goes on, we have seen a Kraken already obviously completed for the Yone. Being like the first big item out of everyone, obviously. But Unbreakable gave their first soul. So everyone is having the little power spikes, the little first power spikes now. Team Red is not as lucky with items right now. And even though Satan just started trying his hardest, and there comes Yuna may actually die here, but no, the shield saves him and still picks up the kill onto the Gwen, and the fight is not over just yet. He's hung on the Gragas, trying to save himself, but still flashing over the wall. Even the ultimate from Gragas is not enough. And it's gonna be Soul picking up the kill. Yes, this is another stomp. It is a certified stomp. Again, today is because sometimes when I'm streaming, if you have noticed, after each stream, I am basically going through them again. Like, first of all, giving chapters and standardized again, but is it worth even commenting anymore? Maybe Yone can actually die here. Ultimate coming out, but Rakan saves him. And this is what a tilter. Another kill for Ling Feng Yone. So yeah, after each day, when I'm streaming multiple times a day, then just after, you know, the stream, I'm adding chapters, and I'm also adding a name. I'm trying to think of a name that describes the stream well. And I have a feeling today is gonna be a stomp, something with like stomps, stomping grounds, or something along the lines of that. Because oh boy, we have seen some big stomps. This being one of them. And maybe actually Soul dies. And he did a few times. It's gonna be his second death. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. When Yone finds someone, I think it's already over for them. This Gwen... Oh, actually, no. Timer ran out. Gwen gets to live another day unless runs into Yone once again. Still is also looking for... Oh! Are you gonna know? Oh, Gwen was able to get away? Or is she? Oh, maybe well, there is finally see the combo, but it's already super late. Hung West is gonna be a triple for Yone. Quadra for Yone. Quadra. Ultimate team. Quadra kill for Yone. Quadra kill for Ling Feng's Yone. This is also the second quadra kill we see today. Aria had another quadra kill on Orianna before. Yeah, there are quite a few quadra kills today. No panda kill though. It's quite funny because the first ever day I was streaming Korean solo queue. First ever day. We have seen Zeri getting penta. So there is that. But as for this game, it seems to be Yone is unstoppable, and would be surprised if the game goes into the 16th minute. Is all I am saying. Still plays well on this Rell. There are some of those games when a character just gets so ahead. It's hard to talk about anyone else. And maybe Soul is gonna be able to have some of those great moments still in the remaining 30 minutes that I'm assuming left. Sorry, 30 seconds, obviously. Yeah, Gwen is the one actually with almost 100% kill participation, besides one. Almost 100% kill participation on the Gwen. But it's just worth nothing. But the Yone can do this. It's just worth nothing. And with the 50-minute mark, the only question remaining is how many more kills can they get? And across the map, quite a few. Soul gets another one. And there it is. There you go. Surrender vote goes in successfully. Team Blue wins the game. GG. Sorry, my team bad. I just realized what is Jan's name. Sorry, my team bad. Except his team literally just stomped. GG's. Okay, so it seems like DFM is either having some snooks or that they're away from the computers. So because of that, I'm gonna take a break as well. I may come back tonight. I don't know how DFM is gonna play because Mondays are always like kind of a break day in League of Legends. Some players use this day as to practice even more. Some players use it as just chill. So we're gonna see how it is later on. For now, thank you very much for watching the stream. We have watched quite a few games, but they were super short. Some a little bit torn, you know. But we watched a lot of games. Some of them we have seen an Aria quadra kill. We have seen Yutapon, Senna, which is pretty insane to think about that how much Senna he plays. But yeah, it was not a long stream because all the games were like 15 or 20-minute games. So hopefully we're gonna be back later on tonight if DFM plays more. If not, then we're just gonna have a great night of sleep and this return to normal stream schedule tomorrow. Alright, thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stomps the DFM players were doing. And my cat wants to go out again, so I don't know. She's always like this certified cat behavior. Yeah. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.